Hello, my name is Mary Frances Ryan. I've been working in the Waterford News and Star for many years as editor, and I also, as a hobby, recite poems regularly at the Spokes open mic nights in Phil Grimes' pub. I'm making this little video for Waterford Libraries in conjunction with Spokes, and I'm going to recite two poems for you. One is one of my own poems, and the other is by a published poet. So I'll read my poem first. My mother. Your soft warm hand in mine, reassuring. Tummy ache, period pain, flu. I miss it in adulthood. Worry for a time when all will be memories. So much that was. Our substance. Your hugs and soup on potatoes. My daughter says scrumptious for my concoctions now, different to yours. But the sentiment carries our particular line of love, not defined by a surname or matrilineal line, but by a learned and taught giving and receiving. The hot water bottle, the long road to trot, the candles flickering in churches, seeds pushing through soil, your deft way of getting air into flour and eggs. My mother. The second poem I'm going to read, I suppose I've been influenced by female poets such as Evan Boland and Jean O'Brien. I wanted to pick a poet who would be inspiring. And this poet, she's not known as a poet first and foremost at all, and many might be a bit surprised to hear she wrote poetry, but she's definitely a person who's very well known. She was around quite a long time ago, and she's no other than Queen Elizabeth I, the daughter of Henry VIII. I like to think that poetry and writing and the written word has the power to give us direction, maybe show us the way somewhat. The poem I've chosen, the language is similar to Shakespearean English. William Shakespeare was actually around at the same time as Queen Elizabeth I. So anybody who's studying King Lear for the Leaving Cert should be fine with this. But it is a challenging poem to understand because of the old style English. It's rhyming, so I'm going to pronounce the words according to the rhyme. Hopefully that's the correct way to pronounce them. But some of the English language would have been slightly different back in 1570 when this was written. Listen out for the way Queen Elizabeth I describes how she might deal with her enemies. See if you can recognise the phrase she uses. So the poem is called The Doubt of Future Foes. The doubt of future foes exiles my present joy, and wit me warns to shun such snares as threaten mine annoy. For falsehood now doth flow, and subjects' faith doth ebb, which should not be if reason ruled or wisdom weaved the web. But clouds of joys untried do cloak aspiring minds, which turn to rain of late, repent by changed course of wines. The top of hope supposed the root upreared shall be, and fruitless all their grafted guile, as shortly ye shall see. The dazzled eyes with pride, which great ambition blinds, shall be unsealed by worthy wights whose foresight falsehood finds. The daughter of debate that discord aye doth sow, shall reap no gain where former rule still peace hath taught to know. No foreign banished wight shall anchor in this port. Our realm brooks not seditious sects, let them elsewhere resort. My rusty sword through rest shall first his edge employ, to pole their tops that seek such change, or gape for future joy. So it is a bit complicated, but I do believe she was a very accomplished poet. And yeah, that poem is perhaps influenced by the events of the time involving Mary Queen of Scots, just to give a little context. So I hope you enjoyed those. Thank you for listening.